All right, let's get right into it. Look, we've all played around with AI chat assistants, right? But the real revolution in coding, the thing that's going to change how we work, isn't about typing better prompts. It's about getting rid of them completely. So today, we're diving into how you can master this frictionless, promptless AI right inside VS Code. Let's see what that actually feels like.
So I want you to just think about this for a second. What if your AI could actually anticipate your next move? Instead of you having to stop and ask for help, it just offers it exactly when and where you need it. That's the world of smart actions we're going to explore.
And to get there, you just need to train your eyes to spot 3 little visual triggers hiding in plain sight in the VS Code UI. So for now, forget the chat box. Our new heroes are the yellow light bulb for code actions, that little golden sparkle on UI buttons, and of course, the good old right-click menu. These are your new secret gateways to AI power.
Yeah, we're moving way beyond the chat box here. We're talking about a totally new way of working, where the AI is woven directly into your workflow. It's about using an assistant that doesn't just wait for you to ask a question, but is actively there to help you code, debug, and ship stuff faster.
Okay, so let's start where every project starts, actually writing some code. We're going to see how these promptless actions can take you from just a simple idea, like a comment, to fully working code, and even help you understand code that you've never, ever seen before. And the process is ridiculously simple. You just start with a standard /to-do comment, describing what you need to do, and then our first trigger, that little yellow light bulb, just pops up. You click it, select Delegate to Coding Agent, and that's it. You just sit back and watch Copilot do the work.
And this right here is the magic moment. See that light bulb in the editor gutter? A single click, and boom, you get the option to delegate. And this isn't just about generating a little snippet of code. You're handing off the entire task to an agent that actually understands the context of your file. It's awesome. But okay, what about code that's already there? You stumble upon some function that makes no sense. Well, just highlight it, right-click, and hit Explain. You'll get a full breakdown right in the chat view. Or maybe you just need to rename a variable. Just press F2. Instead of a blank box, Copilot gives you a whole list of smart, context-aware suggestions.
Okay, so our initial code is down. Now it's time for the finishing touches. Let's see how the AI can automate all that tedious, but super critical work, like documenting, testing, and fixing our code when things go wrong.
Now, what's so cool here is the sheer range. I mean, on the left, we're just generating simple alt text for an image in a README file with one click of the light bulb. But on the right, with a simple right-click, Copilot is generating a complete, detailed JSDoc block for a function, correctly figuring out all the parameters and return values.
And it gets even better when it comes to testing. You can generate entire test files from your code, which is great. But here's where the magic really happens. When a test fails, you look for our second trigger, that sparkle icon. You click it, and Copilot analyzes the failure and suggests the specific fix. It doesn't just tell you there's a problem. It helps you solve it. And this same problem-solving power, well, it shows up everywhere. On the left, you see the AI fixing a standard coding error right there, in line. But check out the right side. A terminal command has failed, and that sparkle icon pops up right there in the terminal gutter, ready to explain what went wrong and how to fix the command. All right, our code is written, it's documented, it's tested. Time to ship it. So let's look at the final stage of the developer lifecycle, version control. We're about to automate the most annoying parts of using Git.
Writing good commit messages. Am I right? It can be such a chore. Well, not anymore. Once you've staged your changes, you'll see our friend, the sparkle icon, right in the message box. You just click it, and Copilot reads all your changes, all the diffs, and writes a perfect, concise commit message for you.
And there it is. That little sparkle is an absolute game changer. It's a huge time saver. You no longer have to stop what you're doing and try to summarize your own work. The AI has the full context of everything that changed, and it can just distill it into a perfect message instantly. Same thing works for PR titles and descriptions, by the way.
Okay, now for the final boss, merge conflicts. Now this one is still a bit experimental, but it is such a cool glimpse into the future. When you hit a conflict, VS Code might offer a Resolve with AI button. This launches an agent that doesn't just look at the lines that are fighting, it analyzes both branches to come up with a logical, working solution. It's truly amazing.
Whew, we have covered a lot of ground, from writing your first line of code all the way to resolving merge conflicts. So to tie it all together, let's build a simple mental model, like a cheat sheet you can use to remember where to find all these powerful, frictionless actions in your day-to-day. So this matrix just puts it all together for you. It connects what you want to do with a specific trigger and where to find it.
You want to implement a to-do? Look for the light bulb in the editor gutter. You need to generate a commit message? That's the sparkle icon in the source control input. Fixing a command that failed? That's the sparkle in the terminal gutter. This is basically your treasure map to promptless AI.
By making these smart actions part of your muscle memory, you're not just coding faster, you're freeing up all that mental energy from the boring, repetitive tasks so you can focus on what really matters, solving the hard problems and creating amazing things. So I'll just leave you with this thought. With all this busy work automated for you, what will you build next?